as a nation, we must confront the bitter truth that impunity fuels repetition. And if the state does not come out with any signal showing that we really want to confront these issues of election violence, people will go into Akwetia also to settle personal scores or to avenge for some impunity and abuse they suffered in the past. And that is why the Electoral Commission must review our security protocols towards elections. Roland, back to the examples that I was given. You see, in the beginning, I did not want to personalize the conversation or reduce the conversation to discussing an individual. But I have watched the videos as you play them again. In the instance that Nana Lloyd, or whatever, I don't know his name, the deputy organizer of MPP was abused, I saw clearly, and I wish that after the show you play the video again. He was entering, or he was getting closer to the polling station, and I saw some young men agitating that he should come out from there. And then it became a clash between the tax he entered the polling station with and those other young men. And that is why I said there is a rudimentary difference between Ayawaso West Wugon and Ablekuma North, because what happened at Ablekuma North was a clash between political parties. Ayawaso was a state-sponsored brutality against innocent citizens, including myself. But Roland, watch again the video of Hawa Koomson. You see, the likes of Hawa Koomson, over the last 8 years under the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia impunity government, became arrowheads for violence. They took pride. Look, even at registration center, she was firing gunshots. She shot at one of the bodyguards of Nakoyo, and these issues have remained unresolved. Why you think those people, Tuareg and Co, they don't have families? They don't have, their blood is not precious. Some of them were family heads. They were the breadwinners for their family. So when you, Hawa Koomson, who pride yourself with violence, calling yourself Kasua Van Damme and what have you, all of a sudden you are the heavyweight champion of violence, perpetrator, decided to enter polling station again with pepper spray. It means that she came there again with the same faulty thinking and ridiculous mindset that her government was in power to protect her, to come and perpetrate violence. The police must invite her and ask her why she entered the polling station with a weapon, because pepper spray is a weapon. We all saw the video, and she was spraying the pepper spray on the people. So these characters, Hawa Koomson and Co, Nana Amwa or Lloyd Amwa, whatever, these characters must all be subjected to investigations, including the young men who ended up attacking them. We must ensure that we go into Akwetia with proper security protocols. And I can assure that the government of the day, and my brother on Zoom made a point. I speak for the NDC. I'm not a government official. I speak for the NDC as a political party, as a former deputy national youth organizer of this party, as a member of parliament representing the NDC for the good people of Ketu North. I can assure you that my government, the government of President Mahama, will not condone the level of impunity that we saw under Akufo-Addo. But if we are calling for justice, don't only look at the reactions. Why did Hawa Koomson enter the polling station with a weapon, which is pepper spray? Didn't the security check her? Did she have accreditation? Even me with accreditation, with no weapon, not even with a pin, I was attacked by thugs cladded in national security uniforms. Roland, maybe after this, I will personally petition the president and the Council of State and all the necessary stakeholders that we should go back and seek justice for the victims of Ayawaso West Wugon, for the victims of Techiman South, victims of the 2020 elections, victims of Asin North election violence, and the many others. I am one of the victims. Those who are crying foul today, crying for justice, pretending as though, look, watch the videos. What was Hawa Koomson doing there with pepper spray?
But at the
what was she doing? That is a weapon. It means she went there with the same thinking, ill thinking that she was going to perpetrate violence, because that is what she's known for. Look at what she subjected Nakoyo to. She shot at people, and she openly admitted that she as MP, as a minister, was firing at people, shooting people in Kasua. Such notorious character. Today you went to a police station with pepper spray, and there was a clash, and you are there crying for justice. And look, I've seen some videos when Dr. Baumia visited them. First, when the thing happened to Hawa Koomson, when she was in a room with security protection, Dennis Miracles was posting on Facebook that she was fighting for her life. At the time, she was happily in a hearty conversation with people in the room. And I have the videos. They were lying all over, looking for sympathy, that she was fighting for her life. When they visited the Nanamwa guy yesterday, he had bandaged his right leg and was complaining that the left was paining him. You see, this is what we call settings. Settings, because why do you bandage your right leg? That is what is paining. And then you were walking with expressing pain on the left. Settings to behave as if what? Look, I have another video and I'll share with you. When the Amwa guy, the deputy organizer, entered the polling station, the number of macho men that came down from his car and the car that followed him. Look, we are asking for justice. It wasn't a one-sided event on Friday. And let nobody sit and be crying for justice without demanding why the notorious character of Hawa Koomson went to a polling station with pepper spray.